Well, the time has come. It's the last day of the month, the 30th of April, and I have somehow managed to make one video every single day this month. And because of that, I wanted to make this video, a retrospective on the last month, and just sort of talk about what was involved, how I felt about it all, and what my experience was like. So without further ado, let's talk about my last month of making content. So if you're planning on doing something like daily vlogging or just daily videos, the biggest thing I can say is prepare to be exhausted. You will be tired always. I mean, this wasn't a secret to me, and it shouldn't be a secret to you. I mean, if you watch anyone that does daily videos, if you look at Casey Neistat, he does not make it a secret that he gets very little sleep. He's superhuman, so it somehow works for him. But if you look at other daily video creators like Louis Cole and Ben Brown, they have talked about recently how this is negatively impacting their life. I mean, Ben Brown has stopped vlogging pretty much altogether. He's working on some bigger projects, and that's part of the reason, but doing videos every single day is a lot of work. It's not sustainable for most people. The whole goal with all of this, with YouTube, is to get to the point where I can support myself making these videos that I love making, and support the things that I want to do for these videos with the videos, i.e. travel, adventure things. That's the whole goal. That's what I want to do. And so when it gets to that point, I hope that I can make a more regular content for you guys. Anyway, I feel like this is just me complaining about this, and I don't want to get that message across at all. I really enjoyed this, and I'll talk about why I enjoyed it and why it was rewarding in a minute or so. But first, let's talk about the number two biggest expectation and thing you need to think about if you're going to make daily content, and that is scheduling. Like I said before, unless you are able to just travel and explore and do that every single day, and even if you are, you need to plan your days and plan your content. You can't just film a video, edit it, and then release it the next day. You can, but that's not a recipe for success when it comes to online branding and content creation. You really need to schedule and plan things, because the moment that something goes awry or something happens that's not according to your plan, that you don't really have, it's going to screw everything up. For instance, if you go out and celebrate one night and you don't have time to edit, or if heaven forbid, some emergency happens, you end up in the hospital. Those things you might be able to make a video about, but if you're not able to do that, all of a sudden you've missed a day. And if you've committed to uploading every day, then you might have some people that are mad at you, or etc. So having a plan and knowing what you're going to release, when you're going to release it, is really, really helpful. For me, that plan was, and part of the reason I decided to do this whole month, was because I knew that I was going to have 9 or 10 videos from my Morocco trip that were ready to be edited and to be released. And so there's a third of the month out of the way. The first 10 days of this month, I did those videos, and they were great. I love those videos. It seems like you guys love them. But that took a big chunk out of my month that I didn't have to come up with some other ideas or do exploring around here in New York. But for the rest of the time, I had a schedule laid out where I said, okay, I'm going to have release a vlog this day, and then like a DIY tip video this day, etc., etc. And it allowed me to, one, edit those videos in advance if I needed to, but two, also plan for the type of content I wanted to create. If I knew I was going to need this specific type of video on this day, I knew that I needed to go out and film that, shoot it, edit it before that day so I could have it ready to go. And that really is essential, I think, when it comes to creating content this frequently. Now, let's talk about why this is completely and totally worth it. It's pretty common knowledge that the more quality content you release on YouTube, the more people will be able to discover it, the more they're going to watch, the more they're going to subscribe. And that's the whole goal with all of this, is to get more people to watch more minutes and to get more subscribers. That leads to everything else, all of the other goals I want to reach. And so if we look back at the previous months of this year, the amount of subscribers gained, and compare it to April, I have 150 in January, 152 I think in February, 158 in March, And that's how many subscribers I gained that month. So all of those months hovered around 150 new subscribers. That's pretty great. I love that. But if we look at just April, this month where I've uploaded a video every single day, my subscribers gained is at 250, which is great. Again, that's not a massive number. You have people that are gaining and losing thousands of subscribers a day or an hour. But for me, that is awesome. 250 new people decided to subscribe to my channel after watching one of my videos, or many. I love that. And for me, that alone is a huge reason to do something like this. Now, subscribers themselves are not the main metric that YouTube looks at when ranking your videos and when promoting them. The big one that they look at is watch time. And what I mean by watch time is the actual minutes of YouTube that were watched when someone pulled up one of your videos. So let's take a look at the watch time difference from last month to this month. Because obviously, more videos means more times people are going to watch, meaning more minutes, theoretically. Let's see if that's true. So my watch time minutes for January and February were around 80,000 minutes, which still blows my mind. That's so much time when you think about it. I love that. My watch time for March was around 95,000 minutes. My watch time for April was 133,000 minutes. So an extra 40,000 minutes watched. Again, those numbers just blow my mind. They're not huge, but like if you think about that in regards to the amount of minutes that you actually live in your life, the amount of minutes in a day, it's amazing. So again, a really good indicator that creating more content, it allows you to be more successful in areas that YouTube looks at for success. And really the last big reason that it's so rewarding to actually do this is accomplishment. The sense of accomplishment that you feel for making a video, actually making a video worth watching every single day. You know, whether that means that you stayed up until 3 a.m. editing, or, you know, you learned a new skill just to do some cool little effect on the video, whatever it may be, you have spent a whole month making fresh, new content that's other people really love to watch. And to me, that's the biggest thing that makes all of this worth it. All of the exhaustion, all of the hard work, all of the everything. To me, it's worth it because of the sense of accomplishment that I feel now at the end of April after creating one video a day. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this month. I do plan on doing this again. I don't know when. It'll probably be after a big trip like this time so that I have those videos to do. But I will do this in the future. If you watched every single video this month, please let me know in the comments below and let me know what your favorite was. And let me know if there was some content that I created this month that I don't normally do that you really enjoyed. I do plan on making more videos each week. Not every single day, but more than just the 2 vlogs that I normally make. So stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, if you're just finding this video by happen chance, please consider subscribing. Obviously there's a button on the screen to subscribe. I'll include a playlist here of all of my travel videos, and then the playlist here will be all of my New York City exploration videos. So you guys can get a good sense, if you're not subscribed, of what my channel is all about and why you should. Thank you all, as always, very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.